does that mean?
That means that we're hoping that he's got the strength to make it through the next 24 hours. There's been massive internal injuries, and we can't do a thing until we get the lab workups and all the studies in.
What sort of internal injuries?
The bullet entered the back at the 12th thoracic vertebra, which means there could be spinal involvement. As the bullet pushed its way through the body, it angled out and damaged the spleen, which means there could be an infection.
Oh, God. I can't believe that this is happening.
Just take it easy.
How do you expect me to take it easy when he is in there, practically dead?
Jill, why don't you sit down?
Roger! Just don't treat me like Delia. I am not a child.
I wasn't implying that you...
Look, just let me alone, okay?
I was under the impression the last few days you were barely speaking to Seneca.
I've been furious with him, but that doesn't stop me from caring.
When did you figure all that out?
Sitting here. Last 2 hours, the same thought keeps going through my head. Doesn't matter what's happened between us. He is a central person in my life.
I'm sure he is.
I hate when he tries to manage me. I can't stand his arrogance. But he loves me, and he loves Edmund. And right now, that seems like the most important thing.
Jill, hi, how you doing?
I'm all right. Seneca?
Well, he was asking for you right before he dropped off.
Can I go in?
Well, listen, Jill. He needs encouragement. He needs to know that we believe that he is going to make it. Can you handle that?
Yeah, I think I can.
Well, I got to warn you, he doesn't look very pretty.
I'll be fine.
Okay, go on, will you?
I think it's going to take a miracle.
I just hope a miracle's enough.
Seneca. It's Jill.
But I knew
Wives are thick.
Yeah, Dee, what is it?
Johnny, I just had a terrible nightmare. Where's Patty?
Well, he went for a walk. He thought you'd settle in for the night.
No, where'd he go?
Well, I'm not sure. If there was a light on, he was going to go by and see Father McShane. Otherwise, he was going to take a nice walk for himself, a luxury to which he's entitled, in my opinion.
Why would he go see Father McShane? Wait a minute, is he talking to him about annulment?
Oh, for heaven's sake.
No, I don't understand why he would go there at this hour. Now, I am home and I am alone. He should be here with me.
Dee, it seems to me that Pat was going to see Father McShane to talk about himself.
No, he's not going to talk about himself. He's going to talk about me.
It's inconceivable. Dee, he could spend an entire hour talking to Father McShane, and your name might never come up.
You know, I don't think Father McShane likes me very much. And the thought of the two of them talking about me makes me very nervous.
Oh, it does.
Johnny, he should be home and he should be with me.
Look, Dee, I am more aware than anyone probably of the trouble you've had. We all know you've been sick, and you're here because we want to take care of you. We want only the best for you, sweetheart.
Okay, now you're probably going to say something mean to me.
But it seems to me that you can do something else with that brain of yours, which is a perfectly workable instrument, without thinking up new ways to get other people to do things that you should be doing for yourself.
Johnny, what would you like me to do? I am sick in bed and I am blind.
Wait, no. You're not sick in bed. You're in bed because you like to be here.
Wait a minute. You say that I like being blind?
No, sweetheart. But I think you spend too much time thinking about yourself and not enough time thinking about other people.
No, that's not true. No, I spend every minute of every day worrying about Patty.
Yes, because he's your husband. He's your Patty, right? Now, look, Dee, listen to me. You're going to have to pull yourself together and try to pull your own weight around here.
Johnny, how am I supposed to pull my own weight when I'm blind?
Well, look, you can do things for yourself that you're getting other people to do now. Get yourself dressed in the morning instead of wasting 20 minutes of Maeve's time. Don't bother Pat with you do this and you do that.
No, wait, stop it. Just stop it, okay? Why don't you just say what you want to say? You think I'm a terrible person.
No. I just think you're a person who's not living up to her full potential. See? Now, sweetheart, if you pull yourself together, we're all going to try and help you get well as we can, okay?
Okay. I will, but, I would like to talk to Roger, okay? I want to see him.
Why Roger?
No, look, it's not a personal matter, okay? It's just that I would like to see him because everybody's saying he's such a great doctor, so maybe he could tell me how to get better faster, and then I can do certain things for myself. I'll never be a nuisance to you again.
I never said you were a nuisance. Can I get something for you?
No, at the phone. I'm just gonna call. Is it okay? Can I call Roger?
Sweetheart, I appreciate the effort, but you can't see to dial the numbers. Let me do it. Come on.
Neurology, Dr. Coleridge.
Oh, Roger, good. It's Johnny Ryan. Look, I know it's late and you're probably busy.
No, it's all right, Johnny.
Well, look, Delia's very upset, and she'd like it very much if you could come over and maybe you could help her, huh? But if you're tied up, we'll understand, Roger.
Don't say that to him because I really have to see.
Well, Johnny, things are kind of rough around here, but I can get away for a few minutes if there's a real emergency.
Roger, this is the biggest emergency of my life.
All right, Dee, take it easy. I'll be over in a couple of minutes.
Thank you, Roger. It's good to know that somebody still cares about me.
Jill, I'm going over to the Ryan apartment. I don't think you'll need me, but that's where I'll be if you do.
Roger.
Look, there's nothing I can do for him right now. I'll only be gone about 10 minutes, okay?
Okay, thanks. Seneca. Hi. You have a minute for me?
Dreamed you were here.
I'm only going to stay for a few minutes. But I want you to know that I'm here and I'm going to stay here until you're better.
Please, I need you to do something.
Anything.
Go to my apartment.
Sure.
The chest, bedroom. Top drawer. Blue envelope.
You want me to go to the apartment and get the blue envelope?
Yeah, yes.
Seneca, listen to me. I will get the envelope. But more important than that, I want you to concentrate on one thing. Getting well. Now concentrate on that.
I need you to understand. I'm sorry. I'm very, very sorry that didn't tell you the whole truth.
It doesn't matter. It's all right. I'm not mad. Really.
I love you, Edmund. I did what I thought was right.
I understand that. But please, don't talk anymore.
Blue envelope is my will. I left money to Edmund.
Seneca, you didn't... It was a beautiful thing to do. But if you really want to help Edmund and me, make a big effort to get well, okay?
For you too?
For me too.
I'll try.
Good.
Jill?
Yes.
One more thing.
You know, for somebody that has a bullet in their back, you're just as stubborn as you ever were. Okay, what's the one more thing?
Chest. Bottom drawer. This deerskin vest belonged to my grandfather. Please, give it to Edmund when he's old enough to understand it.
Okay, I'll get the vest. But you're gonna give it to him yourself.
Jill?
Seneca, please stop.
Give it plenty of thought before you commit yourself and Edmund to Frank Ryan, please. Please.
Hey, son. How was Washington?
Well, all in all, I'd say it was about as successful as it could have been. We met the chairman of the National Committee. Had dinner with him, as a matter of fact. Along with one of his major contributors.
That sounds like the big time.
Yeah. Bobby was very impressed with it all.
Well, now, I trust Bob's judgment. I guess you don't, though, huh?
No. No, the politicking was fine, but, well, I really messed myself up with Jill.
What?
When Ray Woodard came by the office this afternoon and broke the news that we had a meeting tonight in Washington, well, in the rush of getting going, everything went out of my mind, including Edmund's birthday party.
Oh, Frank.
I know, and when I finally remembered, I called Jill. She was pretty upset.
Well, sure, if she was expecting you, son.
She was. She was. We had had such a nice talk. The first friendly talk we've had in months. I was looking forward to seeing her and the baby, and then I went ahead and I blew it. The only thing I could do now is try and find her and hopefully patch all of this up.
Well, you don't want to leave things the way they are.
Oh, Dad, I have not been able to think of anything else since I realized what I did.
Hey, Raj.
Good evening, Johnny. Hello, Frank.
Oh, Roger.
Roger came by to look in on Dee.
Oh. Roger, you wouldn't happen to know where I could find Jill tonight, would you? I called her apartment from the airport, but the babysitter wouldn't tell me where she is.
Yeah, she's at the hospital.
What?
Well, there's been some trouble tonight. Whether it was a holdup or what, we don't know, but someone shot Seneca in the back while he was leaving our brownstone this evening.
Oh, my God.
How bad is it? How bad is he hurt?
Right now, it's touch and go. We're only praying he can make it through the next 24 hours. Jill's been with him ever since.
What a horrible thing.
I'm going to the hospital.
You can tell everybody we're very concerned, huh?
Thank you, Roger.
Sure.
Do you have any idea who? I mean, did they see who did it?
Nobody saw anything. Look, Johnny, I haven't got much time. Maybe we better go see Delia.
Yeah, come on, let's go.
Show
Technical screen.
my life.
Call the number on.
Dee, Rogers here.
Thank you, Johnny.
Well, Dee, what's going on?
Roger, I'm in total despair.
Delia.
Patty went to see Father McShane. I think he's talking about annulment. I know Johnny doesn't like me anymore. I know he's talking to Maeve. Now I'm supposed to feel safe and loved, and I don't. I feel scared.
Okay, now just knock it off.
What?
Delia, you're setting me up as your one and only friend in the world. And then you're going to ask me, as your one and only friend, to get you off the hook and not tell Pat the truth about the miscarriage.
Okay, that's true. Now, I consider you my only friend. I don't want you to tell Patty. Now, Roger, please, would you keep my secret, please?
Yes.
You will?
As my side of the bargain.
Then what's my side?
To go into intensive treatment with Dr. Pagano, with whom I had a long conference this afternoon.
I gotta go see that psychiatrist.
He wants to give you total security and peace of mind. And it's his goal to have you so together that you'll be able to tell Pat yourself everything you've done and why. And then go on from there.
Oh, no, I can't see myself doing that.
Of course you can't. That's part of being sick.
Am I really sick?
And you can get well. I'm convinced that you can be helped.
Well, suppose I don't want any help.
You don't have any choice. At least not that I can see.
Does that mean that you're gonna tell?
That's about it.
Roger, that's not what you said last week.
But I've had second thoughts. Delia, you don't want to go on without your sight?
No, I don't.
And you don't want everybody to be upset about you forever?
No. Roger, what is it that I have to do?
You have to see Dr. Pagano 2 or 3 times a week for therapy and work with him to find out who you are and why you are the way you are.
Do you think that he could really cure the blindness?
He says that's the easiest part.
Okay, then you promise me you're not going to tell Pat. You're going to let me work with Dr. Pagano until I'm ready to tell Pat, right?
As long as I feel you're making a sincere effort.
Okay, I'll do it.
Fine. Now, how do you feel? Relieved?
Terrified.
Delia to the end. Oh, yes, there's one more item.
Yeah, go ahead.
Go easy with Pat. He's been carrying a hell of a load the past few months.
I will, Roger. I promise you, I really will.
Start thinking about growing up.
You know something, Roger? I'm really not that terrified. I'm really relieved. I think that seeing Dr. Pagano is going to work out very well.
Electronics.
I'm glad I called.
I want you to stop talking for a while. Seneca, you were just as stubborn as you ever were. And that should teach you that you are a long way from dying.
Doctor.
With a vivid imagination. I mean, I keep getting the feeling that you're sitting there making a list of all the things that you ever heard that happened to a person in your situation.
True.
I want you to remember that this is a first-rate hospital with a first-rate staff, all of whom are your friends and your co-workers. And no one is going to get better care or more attention than you are.
I don't feel right. Blood pressure.
You're probably talking too much. What I want you to try and do is think about Edmund and me and the beach house and everything that we shared there. I want you to try and relax and think about all the happy things in the past and imagine all the wonderful things in the future.
Can I? include you?
They're your dreams. They can include anyone.
Only you.
I'm honored. And I'm pleased that you're going to listen to me.
I'll do anything you say. I love it.
Seneca? Nurse? He passed out. Something's wrong.
Dr. Bolak. Dr. Bolak, can you hear me? Dr. Carter? Dr. Carter, I need you.
What is it? What's
He's
going
in
on?
shock. Would you like to wait outside?
What is it?
He's in shock, Dr. Carter. His blood pressure's 80/15. His pulse is 110.
Damn it, this is a time for good cardiac function. Okay, Morris.
Yeah.
I want to put him on levoturinol by IV as fast as you can set it up.
Absolutely.
Go and get Woody to help you. And bring me 2 more tourniquets, okay?
Fine, I will.
I'll rotate them. You can get out of here if you want to.
No, I want to stay and help if I can.
Okay, well then put that right under his calf. I'll tighten it as soon as I get this set up.
Can you tell me what's going on?
Well, there's been some damage to the autonomic nerves in the spinal cord that control his blood flow. And if we don't pull him out of this right now, we might lose him.
Spend breakfast in bed with SoapNet. Sleep in, curl up, and check out with back-to-back episodes of One Tree Hill and Beverly Hills 90210. Breakfast in bed, 7 a.m. to 2 p.m. every Saturday and Sunday on SoapNet.